Hey guys, it's Danielle Damiano with Real Estate Secrets Unlocked. And today I was supposed to have somebody on my podcast who actually reached out to me, asked if they could be on my podcast. I said yes. So set aside an hour today to have this person on my podcast. I don't even know them. I sent them an email yesterday. Hey, just checking in. Want to make sure you have the Zoom link for tomorrow. Don't forget, we're going to be on Zoom, blah, blah, blah. And he opened up the email, but he did not respond and he was not on my podcast. And the funny thing is, I need to start like vetting people a little bit better that ask if they can be on my podcast, because I went to his podcast that was about, I don't want to blow anyone up, but literally about dissecting real estate investment deals. And he has not put out a podcast since 2020. At least I couldn't find anything. So I definitely, need to start vetting people before. But anyways, it gave me an idea, something that I've been, thinking about for a while, that I've been seeing, that I kind of want to get the word out there. And that is real estate investing, especially in this market. Now, I love real estate investors. Me and my husband are real estate investors. We buy real estate properties from wholesalers. So this is not to put anyone on blast, or, negate wholesalers at all. But I want to share with you, because the last thing I want is for an inexperienced real estate investor to come in and think it's very easy to wholesale a deal and put money in escrow and potentially lose that money, or for a fix and flip investor to buy a property from a wholesaler, right, that listens to the wholesaler on, the after repair value and all this other stuff, and then they buy something and they're going to lose money. And I'm seeing this over and over again, and that's why I want to do this. It is to educate the public. It is not to blast any real estate investors or wholesalers or anything like that, because we buy from wholesalers, right? We're real estate investors ourselves. And I also want to make a point of saying, real estate investing, you have to have money. No one has money to lose, but you literally have to be okay with losing money, because this isn't a market right now where everything is appreciating, right? Things are actually depreciating. Real estate is sitting on the market longer than it has in a very long time. And so a lot of people still don't understand that. And I want to say that if you do not have a really good way to understand real estate markets, or you're not working with a real estate agent, then maybe you should think about working with a real estate agent, one that knows the market and one that has all of the tools to help you in your real estate investing endeavors. So I've been getting a lot of emails from wholesalers, and the values that they're putting on these property is like insane. It's not accurate. And I know that there's a lot of people that want to get into wholesaling, want to get into real estate investing, want to do fix and flips. We lost money on our last flip, right? We lost a couple hundred, not $100,000, but around $20,000, $30,000, right? So it doesn't mean that just because you're a real estate investor, you're going to make money. It doesn't mean that when you get an email from a wholesaler and they're telling you what this after repair value is, or what's going on in the market, is actually what's going on in the market. And most of these wholesalers, guess what? They're not even in the local market, right? They could be virtual assistants in the Philippines making offers on these properties and then trying to wholesale them to you, a real estate investor. So I don't, I know there's a lot of real estate investors out there and wholesalers and stuff like that. It's not to put, like I said, anybody on blast, but I want to show you, I want to give you examples. And we're going to dissect a couple of deals right now. And I'm going to show you what, experienced people, experienced agents will look at. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And I know I have a lot going on there, but this was an email that I got. Okay, so this email, sorry, this is the one I wanted to show you guys first. So this email right here, Okay, came from an investor. If I scroll down, they're from Orlando. They're not even from this area. Okay. This property, killer for $545,000 spread, 2 blocks from the beach, Naples Park. There's no actual address. 34108 is the zip code. Okay. And here's all of the different pictures. So if I go to show all pictures, you know, this is what they got going on. No pool in the background. It looks like there's a nice new home right next to it, but you know, this is the house. So definitely looks like it needs work. Okay. Like I said, we don't know the address, but I can still pull comps to see what's going on in the area. Definitely needs a lot of yard maintenance. And I don't even know what that is. Possibly the shed. I'm not sure, but a lot of junk removal. And sometimes these investors, not investors, homeowners, guess what they do? They leave with all that stuff in the house. So you now have to get people in there to take everything out, which is another expense. Okay. So this is what the house looks like right now. They are trying to say that you can buy it today for $670,000. Their starting price is $655,000. After you fix up this home, it would be worth $122,000, and you can make $545,000 on this property. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath. It was built in '86. It's got just under 1,600 square foot. So let me go to the MLS, okay? And we're going to do a search. We're going to do a residential search. And it is, I'm going to look at the actives, and I'm going to look at what has closed single family in that zip code. Okay. Now there's quite a few. So I'm going to go back here. And I am going to go with square footage between, let's just say, 1,200 to, we'll just go to 2,000. And the year built is important. So that was 1986. So we'll go 1980 to 2010. Okay. There's no pool. So let's just put no on the pool. Now, actually, we can leave it as blank because maybe you would put a pool in, right? Maybe you want to add a pool to this property. So I'm going to go and see exactly what's listed on MLS. That you can also see if you go to Zillow. Okay, so we have a 3-2, 1,500 square feet, was on the market for 161 days. And it's listed at 530,000 in the same area. Now they want 670 for that other property. Okay. And they want, you know, and look at all of the stuff that you had to do to that other property. Here's another one. Listed at 535. And actually I'm going to get out of that area because the area that property was in, they were saying was in Naples Park. So let me just go back here and, oh, I had the wrong zip code. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to go back to 34108. I had the zip code wrong. Okay. So now this is more like it. So here we have a home, listed at $648,000 and super cute. It's a little bit smaller, right? Same area though, completely done inside. Great property. It's been on the market for 105 days at 648. Okay. The next one, look at this one, 665, right? Very cute home. It looks like, you know, doesn't need a lot of work. This one, 665, it's been on the market 20 days, so not that long. Still priced under the investment property that they want 670 for. Here's another one. Okay, this one's been on the market 90 days. It's listed at 675. Doesn't need half the amount of work that the other one needs. Okay. Let's see, we'll go here. Now we're getting a little bit pricier. We got this one at 750, but it's been on the market for 196 days. It's got a new roof. It's got new floors. It's been painted. I'm telling you that property needs way more than $100,000 worth of work. And where's your spread? How much money are you really gonna make if you buy it, come fix it up? So let's see what they're selling for 1.2, because per this right here, sorry, that's another one we're gonna look at. But per this, the after repair value, or the ARV, is listed at 1.2. So if we go over here, let's see what's actually listed at 1.2, right? Because if you're gonna buy the property, fix it up and resell it, let's see what your competition is going to be. And I'm gonna look at the closed sales, because the actives, what the actives are, is that is just, you know, a wish. Will they get that? Maybe. Maybe they won't, right? So this one, 1.25, 3-bed, 3-bath. It's got a beautiful pool, completely renovated inside, and it's it's sold for 1.2. Okay, you got another one sold for 1.2. This one completely redone with a pool. So we don't even know if the other one would be able to fit a pool in the back, right? We have no idea. And a lot of times when you're buying these properties from these investors, they don't really want you to go and figure out how much is it going to cost, you know, to fix. Does it need a new roof? It looks like it probably does. You know, can we put a pool in the back, right? They don't really want you to go and do all of this due diligence, because half the time these people that, you know, half the time they're signing contracts, right? Or they're wholesaling the property. So these people don't expect, you know, another buyer to come in and look at the property and, you know, assess the damage or whatever. Because the wholesalers are in it on a cash offer. They're not expecting somebody else to come in and like do a home inspection or anything like that. So here's another one that I want to look at. Okay, it's even got the address. So we got 1.2 acres, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, double wide in North Fort Myers. Are asking 139 for this one. And let me ask you a question. Does this look like a property that you can fix and, you know, flip? To me, this looks like a teardown. Like, I don't even see how this, to me, this 100% looks like a teardown. So, roof is newer, AC unit is good, electrical and plumbing is good. I don't know about that. I wouldn't trust it. Doesn't look like it's got a new roof or a new AC. So anyways, I would be looking 33917, 1.2 acres. Okay, so land value, right? This would not be something that you can fix and flip. This is something that you're going to go in and you're going to look at as land value. So let's just see what the acreage is going for in that area. We're going to also look at the closed, and let's just say single family. Let's also, because you can, you know, I'm sure vacant residential, buy it, tear the property down, and then build something, you know, if it's zoned residential, which I'm sure it is. 33917 was the zip code. And so here we are. And the lots, look at what has sold. Okay. So we want to look at 1 acre, right? Here's 1.6 that sold for 125. Oh, McDaniel Drive. I think it was right around the corner, actually. I'm pretty sure McDaniel Drive is what I saw at some point here. So anyways, you're gonna buy this for 140. You got to tear it down, because I don't see how you can fix that up. And they're selling for 130 land value. I'm sorry, 125 land value. 10 acres sold for 215,000. But yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to, you know, kind of go over that with everybody, because I don't see where a lot of these people are getting their values from. And so that's an issue that, a lot of people are coming in and they're buying these properties that these wholesalers are saying, that's what the value is, and that's not the value. And then they're getting stuck with these properties, or they're losing money and they're not really sure, exactly how to get rid of these properties. So if you're a real estate agent, you're a real estate investor, just know that there's a lot of wholesalers out there that it's not that they're not honest. They just don't know the market. They don't know the market. And so they're telling you things that, if you don't know the market either and you're believing them, you're going to get into a situation that is not going to be good. So my, advice to you as maybe a new real estate investor, or somebody that wants to get into investing, is to really get with a good real estate agent that's honest and fair, that knows the market, that knows that you might be doing this for a while and works with you, you know what I mean, like on the commission and stuff like that. But you have to know your market in order to get into this business. And I know that there's a ton of people wanting to get in, wanting to wholesale, do all this stuff. And I just really encourage you to work with somebody that knows the numbers and figure out how to really dissect a deal. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help. I'm building a community to help real estate agents, real estate professionals, mortgage professionals. I'm super excited about it. I'm super passionate about it. So yeah, I just wanted to go over what's going on in the real estate market. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.